It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Trey Murphy.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence. And I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George in the front court alongside Martin. And it's Drummond in at the center position. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And here's Maxey after DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Martin, the pass to Maxey. Diving in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
That free throw, no good. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Mesey's shot is good.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. From deep. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They get it again. Here's Mesey. Covered by Martin. Over to the left wing. Williamson from long range. And another three for New Orleans.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond playing the tougher brand of basketball right now, just using his power to get contact and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Pelicans. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And I think for New Orleans, they've pressed all the wrong buttons this season. It's been a series of one failed move after another on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Drummond. Murray against Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. From the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Drummond. Off target at the rim. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They lead by 4. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And the shot goes down.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent. But Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Yabusele comes in for Martin. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Alvarado with the steal. .103 left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. And here's McCollum for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Now, he's been doing this for a long time. Nobody scares Lowry down low.
For the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
McCollum outside. Back to Alvarado. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Pelicans leading by 4. Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And there's Gordon, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's Tice. He has yet to score. Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game, Mount Zion.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He had a nice open look right there. Maxey's got 8 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Tice passes to Boston. Knocked loose. The 76ers trail by 3. Right side, Maxey. Pass to Lowry. Here's Alvarado. Lowry covering. Now Alvarado. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock is at 3. Releases. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Yabusele. Maxey with it. Now defended by Williamson. The jump hook. And it's Gordon missing. Pelicans leading by 3. Boston the pass to Alvarado. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Basket good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup.
So good at knifing his way inside. Lowry only needs just a sliver of daylight. And he's on the attack.
Tice finds Alvarado. Boston, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Tice. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Williamson against Maxey. Williamson outside. 20 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. Williamson's got 9 points. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for Yabusele. George is checked in for Eric Gordon. And Oubre subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Drummond. He has 5. And here's George. And Drummond throws it down.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw, no good for Drummond. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Here's Gordon following the score by New Orleans. The 3 from George sinks the three-pointer.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Back to McCollum. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre passes to Gordon. The game now all time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers. Pass to Nisi. McCollum kicks to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. From the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Murray. Launches it. And it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, George with it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Timberwolves will face off against the Magic in Orlando. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. 2 great rosters, 2 great coaches. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Pelicans trail. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. And it's Nisi in at the 5 spot. McCollum looking it over. Over Oubre. McCollum no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It is incredible that George is playing, Brent, at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined. And he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
And it's Williamson missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Maxey. 8 feet away. Good on the shot. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for McCollum. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And the shot is good. Nisi's got 6.
Murray looking more and more comfortable in these pick and roll sets. That's a sweet time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Murray down low. He's covered by Maxey. Fires from the wing. Second chance shot. A shot by Maxey, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Maxey. Oubre with it. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Drummond. Martin kicks to Oubre. Now Maxey. That three off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Murray with it. Now defended by Oubre. Kept alive. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And New Orleans also making a change. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. Murray against Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 3rd in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Pass to George. Here's Yabusele. Covered by Williamson. Here's George. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McCollum.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Maxey against McCollum. Outside, George. Can't nail the jumper.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it. Can't fault the D entirely on that bucket from Gordon, although the coach will. Sometimes he's just too good for whatever you throw at him.
Austin the pass to Williamson. easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion, and I see him getting it done.
From deep three-point land, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Abusele out there with Gordon. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Hawkins checked in for Jose Alvarado. No good on the second free throw.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Embiid with a screen on Hawks. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
First one falls for him. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Pass to Boston. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans trail. Kicks it out to Hawkins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Hawkins passes to Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Austin the pass to Tice. And the rejection by Embiid. Lowry with the ball. To the left wing. Embiid against Tice. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded, and it's good. 2 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for Yabusele. Paul George is checked in for Eric Gordon. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray. And yes, it's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Murray. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
And here's Oubre. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Maxey. Martin with the screen for Maxey. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Maxey's got 14 points here in the second half.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Jones sets the pick for McCollum. Williamson outside. Inside. Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
That's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
The 76ers lead. It's George on the wing, defended by Jones. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Messi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Over George. McCollum, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Count it.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And timeout called by Willie Green. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. McCollum finds Murray. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Messi. Misses from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, easy call.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against George. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McCollum. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Murray down low. Oh, missed it. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. PG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allowed too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.